Hey, Dave the Butterfly Guy here. I've got my new shirt, Dave the Butterfly Guy shirt. Gonna help me with my project today. Have you ever had issues with deer getting into your garden and eating your key flowers like sedums and hostas? Well, I sure have. My sedums have been eaten by deer the last few years. I tried putting repellent on it last year, kept them off, but then it rained and washed away and I had issues. So this year I've got a new plan. I've got a more organic, natural way to keep the deer out of the garden. That's what I'm going to share with you. And so hang on, I'm going to walk through that with you in just a minute. So here's my sedum plant that I'm trying to protect. I've got a couple other small ones that are trying to rebound. So I've got those 4. And then I'm gonna plant this additional sedum this year. So I got 5 sedums I'm gonna try and protect this year. That's my goal. All right, so there's some great things you can put in your garden to prevent deer from eating your flowers when you're trying to attract butterflies. This first one I'm gonna list as my #1 choice. It's called bee balm. So bee balm is a bush. It'll grow maybe about 15 inches high. I'm gonna plant 3 of them today. And the deer hate the smell of them and the aroma of them, and they stay out of your garden. So I'm gonna put these 3 bee balms right behind my sedums and try and build that as a natural fence. The other thing I'm gonna plant today is chives. These are actually garlic chives. I'm gonna plant some from seeds. I bought this just for demonstration. But again, deer hate the smell of chives and they hate the smell of garlic. And so if you plant that around your sedums and near your sedums or your hostas, that will help keep the deer away. Deer don't like any of your typical herbs. Thyme, rosemary, chives, garlic, all those types of things are great deterrents from keeping deer from eating your garden. I've got one other little plant to plant in my garden to keep the deer away. It's a native plant to Minnesota, the lupine. And so I'm gonna plant this right at the front of my garden. Hopefully, again, the fragrance of the lupine will keep the deer away. I got that going. Plus I've planted a bunch of chives on this side of my garden. So I'm hoping when they grow, again, it'll keep the deer away. So try to use nature's plants and flowers to keep the deer out of the garden. Hopefully that'll help you this summer. All right, so I got my bee balm planted. That ought to keep the deer away. I've got my chives planted. I've got some cosmos planted, and so hopefully that will be enough to keep the deer out of the garden. So don't forget, plant those herbs, garlic, rosemary, thyme, chives, plant some bee balm, plant some cosmos. Those will all help keep deer out of your garden. That's all I got today. It's Dave the Butterfly Guy signing out. Have a great day.